with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Man, I can't trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Okay. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, okay. Got your girl in the attic, but I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys who walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you here in static, I'ma leave you here in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on the beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie bussin'. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me the deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Dior on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots, until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said, just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes, until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off, to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in their snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold, and some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rents due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Ball to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4 she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for the Christmas Eve special sports Q&A, people. So, Merry Christmas Eve. Happy holidays to everyone. Technically, in the UK now, it is Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to everyone in the UK, to everyone who's not in the UK and it's still Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve to you lot. Happy holidays to everybody locked in as well. Apologies on the lateness. I set the wrong time. I set the wrong time in regards to the live stream, people. And then I overslept from my nap, but we're here. Sports Q&A. Even though it's a Christmas Eve special, it will run as normal. I will get to all of the members' questions in the chat, people. So get your sporting questions in, people. Get your sporting questions in. And if you're a member of the channel, your question will take priority like a super chat. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. It's also underneath in the description, and that's a member at any level. So that is Sarcasm Citizen, Sarcasm City General, which is the title, or Sarcasm City Soldier. So you got Sarcasm Citizen, Sarcasm City Soldier, or Sarcasm City General. They are the 3 tiers, people, as well. Shout out to Rems in the chat. Big up Vikrin in the cut as well. Big up to Sai as well. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video, though. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after, salute to you again. Happy holidays, but make sure you pay the tax when you enter the city of Sarcasm in the festive period, people. Make sure you do so. So hit the like button. Make sure you share this out across all the socials. Yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV. You can see it there on the screen. Yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV, Twitter/X. Make sure Instagram, you retweet, like, share, all of that good stuff, follow, and just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. And what I'm just checking here because Sai has been kind enough to drop a lot of quotes in the comment section, and unfortunately we've got Amarim talking, so I'm looking here. So it's Mano news. Amarim talking about Shea Lacey. Amarim talking about more injuries. Mano, Delit, Maguire, etc. Talking about Bruno Fernandes as well. Speaking of injuries, so I will get to all of that as well. Big up to Nephew, says big up to all those celebrating. Enjoy your day, people. Hey, salute. Big up Nephew every single time. Shout out to Fats in the cut as well. What are you telling me, Fats? You good?
Hey, I'm good, man. Hey, Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrated, yeah?
Merry Christmas, man. Yo, you full of energy. You just get some good Christmas news, yeah?
Hey, come on, man. I'm excited for Christmas Day, man. It's gonna be fireworks later on.
Okay, why are you so excited? Why are you so excited for Christmas? Talk to me,
man. It's Christmas Day, man. Look at this. I'm reminiscing the 2004 Kobe and Shaq days, isn't it? Come on, man.
Okay, that's what it is, people. Yes, we will be live later on tonight. Myself and Fats right here for the Houston Rockets versus the LA Lakers. LA Lakers, Houston Rockets. We will be right here, people. We will be right for that. Yes. We will be here for that, people. So don't you lot worry. But you lot get your questions into whether it's football related, whether it's basketball related, whether it's boxing related as well. What other sports do you follow, Fats? Outside of, is there any other sports outside of football you follow like that?
Probably basketball.
Football, basketball. There you go, people. So basically, football, basketball, boxing, they're the things to ask about. So if you're a member of the channel, you will take priority, but get your questions in. I will get to all the questions I can as well. What's this? So Sai saying exclusive. Kobbie Mainoo's future remains unclear as we near January. Despite reports of him staying, sources close to Mainoo's agency feel the club are hindering his development by blocking a loan. Yeah, Mainoo's pushing for a loan from Sully Talks. That's what happened in the summer. That's not a surprise to me whatsoever, that the club are blocking Mainoo's path of moving away from the club. So whether that's temporarily or whether that's permanently, which makes no sense because the manager clearly wants to let him go. So I keep saying this: you're not on the same wavelength. Make that make sense. This is Amarim on Shea Lacey and Jack Fletcher's debuts versus Villa. The behavior they show during these weeks is really good. I don't have a feeling that they think I'm a little bit different because I played for Manchester United. What is it? I don't have a feeling that they think I'm a little bit different, talking about themselves. All right, I'm confident we can win any game. We have some problems, but I believe in the team. Even without many players in the moment, it's more difficult, but I trust in my players. If we are really focused in the game, we can win. This is him on Maguire and Delit's injuries. We're still working with them. They're not available for this one, but let's see for the next one. I'm filling the Bruno Fernandes void. We have other players we need to see different ways of playing. I think Jack Fletcher did a very good job, and that's when we have these opportunities. We need to give the space to guys like Jack and the other ones. Fernandez is possible return date. I don't want to say. I have an idea, of course. Let's see. Amorim, Maino and Bruno Fernandes. No, for this game, Newcastle, they are recovering. I don't think it will take a lot of time. I think Kobbie will return faster than Bruno. Manchester United are prepared to back Ruben Amorim this transfer window. United are ready to act should the right opportunity arise, whether through a loan, a permanent signing, or both. Yeah, that makes sense. With the injuries we've got with AFCON, I hear that, but it don't make no difference because this manager's washed and he's walking. He's a dead man walking. He's walking the plank, people. And the fact the Semenyo situation shown that. From when it said United were willing to change their system and were willing to tell Semenyo, that tells you all you need to know. This manager's tied to that system. So the club are clearly moving away from it. So if you're moving away from the manager, if you're moving away from the manager's system, how about just move away from the manager? How about do that? Because he's awful. And why has it always got quotes? Is this guy walk around with someone interviewing him? Feels that way. Feels every day new quotes. Whatever. There's plenty of confidence at Manchester United in Chido Obi with the belief that the player described as having an ice-cold finishing can mature and develop into a top scorer for the first team. That's from the Athletic. First. Is there anything else? There even nothing of no, really. Oh, yeah. City and Bournemouth will be in direct contact for Semenyo. 65 million release clause available until January the 10th, but Manchester City will approach Bournemouth to discuss potential different deal, structure, and payment terms. Semenyo's preference is Manchester City. Then several clubs showing strong interest in Manuel Ugarte. Lyon, Napoli, Galatasaray are pushing for a loan move, while Marseille, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Juventus, Atletico Madrid are also keen. Manchester United are open to selling him for around 45 to 50 million. Ekrem, is that Ekrem Kanur? I don't know how reliable that source is, but hey, if we can get 45 to 50 million for Ugarte, happy days. Yeah, we don't care about what I'm saying about Bruno. Let's see, is there anything of note? Nah, nothing of note. So I'm going to keep it moving. Let's see what else is going on. Big up Sai as well for gifting out a membership. Hey, salute Sai. You lot big up Sai in the chat for gifting out a membership. Shout out to my guy Sai every single time. Ocean says, most memorable NBA Christmas game for me is December 25th, 2016, Cavs versus Warriors after the 3-1 choke. Good question for you, actually, Fats. Good question.
That was it. That game was madly insane. Mm-hmm. I remember there was like, I think the Cavs were down by 3, and then LeBron just dunked out of nowhere. An alley-oop from Kyrie Irving play. It was in transition as well. He dunked. I think he dunked over 2 guys. It was Draymond and KD as well. Most memorable one I can remember. I think it was Kobe and Shaq days, like the 04 after the split. So this was their first game after the split, by the way.
Oh, right, okay. And that's Kobe shooting over Shaq, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That was in 04. The rematch, I would say, the rematch from the 07 was interesting as well. The Lakers and Suns. Mm. There's loads, man. There's loads I can remember. Last year, I thought last year was madly insane as well. That was memorable last year. Well, Lakers win over Warriors. Mm. Austin Reeves with 0.9 seconds to go layup in the layup. I think it was before overtime as well. So, there's loads, man. I can't even pick one yet.
No first.
Yeah, but the worst one was Russell Westbrook was 4 out of 20 against the Nets, man. That was the worst.
Was that 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, it was 4 years ago. It was 4 years ago.
I think you remember you wilding out. Yeah, about that. Yeah, I hear it. Big up Ocean. Big up Dazzle. Big up Cuzzy. Hope you're good. Says, why does Amorim like to do the obvious? Why doesn't Amorim like to do the obvious? Because he's not the best, because he's not a very good manager. That's why Dazzle. Flawless, I think we're seeing the exact same things. He says not even the Pope can make him change the formation. Then all of a sudden we're working on the back four, which again makes no sense because Is it him changing to a back four? Is it the board forcing his hand? Is it a mix of both? So if it's him changing to a back four, why now? Make that make sense. If it's the board forcing his hand, why are you forcing the manager to do something different? You've employed this man to manage, and now you don't trust him. But we've seen this board do this before. They did it with Ten Hag, where they legit agreed to sack him. Their attempt at replacing him was absolutely horrendous. So they said, you know what? We're going to give you more money to spend. We're going to bring in more talent. And then we're going to put 2 managers alongside you. How's the manager got 2 managers alongside him? They went and got Ruud van Nistelrooy and went and got Rene Hack, both from the Netherlands, who were managing in the Netherlands at the time. Imagine your team leader has 2 team leaders next to you. Or imagine your CEO has 2 CEOs alongside him. This board is just stupid, man. Just straight stupid. Absolute stupid. Flawless, you telling me it works with a typewriter like the old days. Now I feel like there's just someone just walking around with, not even like that, you know, like in Harry Potter. What was the name of the journalist, the annoying journalist? And she had the pen and the paper in the air, and she would just say things and it would write down. What was the name? For those that watch, white woman. What was the name? Her. She was always gassing shit up. What was her name? 1 second. I think she was in the Goblet of Fire, talking the most. 1 second. What is it? Let me see. What was her name? That's it. Rita Skeeter. That's what it is. Rita Skeeter. That's what I feel like it is. Idiotic, man. Idiotic. This guy every day new quotes, man. It's like, yo, rest. Don't want to hear from you every day. He says the academy players ain't good enough, then he's rating Lacey and Fletcher. Feels like he's been instructed to do things, which is a direct conflict on what he says. I understand that. And if it's a direct conflict and you're instructing him, how are you managing the manager? You are not letting the manager manage. You are managing the manager, the man you have put in place. I own the shop, and I've put a shopkeeper in charge to run said shop, and I don't trust him. I own the restaurant. I've put a head chef in charge to cook the dishes, and I'm overseeing what he does. Idiotic. Big up, Revy. What you saying, man? Hope you're good, Revy. Hope you're good. Idiotic. I think they clocked he's too wild, so they're reining it in. To be honest, I believe the academy players' critique is where they said, nah, we need to get involved. Why you just get involved and sack him? Revy says also, you see this manager, if you give him prime Ronaldinho, Messi, as well as CR, he'll put Ronaldinho on the bench for the low due to attitude for partying, then play Messi as a right wing back, then play CR as a number 10, asking him to be the creative midfielder. Here's the kind of stupidness he would do. 100% Revy. That's why I keep saying it's not an individual quality thing, and it seems they thought in the summer, oh yeah, give him better players. His system will be better. We'll perform, we'll get better performances overall, we'll get better results. And now they're seeing where not. It's like, all right, let's change the system. I could have told you this in the freaking summer. Idiotic, man. Flawless thoughts on AFCON matches until today, if you've watched any. I've only watched some, and it's only been bits and pieces, but what I've seen is decent. Opening game I watched. The Ivory Coast, Mozambique, I was watching bits and pieces of that, but I was only half watching. I was doing other things. So, but it seems like it's a good tournament so far. And when it gets to the last stages, I'll probably be more locked in. It's just that when games are being played, I'm on stream, and when I'm not on stream, I'm doing other things. All good, Jess. Big up. And you lot continue to get your questions in. Of course, if you got Manchester United questions, that's fine, but you don't have to be Manchester United related. Maybe another Premier League team. Maybe it's something Champions League related. Maybe it's basketball related. That's fine. Maybe it's boxing related. Whatever the case may be. And where's everyone? Two things. Where's everyone who said first and foremost that Jake Paul was going to beat Anthony Joshua? There's everyone who said that. Everyone's quiet. And where's everyone who said, oh, it's scripted? Do you see that last shot? Was that scripted, yeah? Was that scripted? For him to get punched in the face and get his jaw cracked? Was that scripted?
No.
Someone gonna tell me the blood was fake like it was WWE? And let's be real. People got to stop. Say again.
That's a punch of heavyweight.
Yeah, facts. It's like people don't realize these things. Where's everyone? People are super quiet about that. Who have you got in the AJ versus Tyson Fury fight? Still Fury. I've had
Yeah.
Fury for the longest. I think Fury's the better boxer. And I don't know how Anthony Joshua wins the bout. I don't think Anthony Joshua is good enough to stop Tyson Fury. So I don't think he can KO him and stop him. And then I don't think he has the skills to outbox Tyson Fury either. I think Tyson Fury, I don't think he stops Anthony Joshua, but I think he just outboxes him. Because when you look at people who've given Anthony Joshua trouble in the past, there is the boxers. Granted, Usyk is top quality, but that's what Ruiz did. You know what I'm saying? That's what Ruiz did. That's what Dubois didn't really box his ears off. But obviously, I'm trying to think who else is he actually. When people have spoken about what was his name? Jermaine Franklin, for example, as someone who can get on his bike and box. So yeah, I think Fury beats AJ. What are you saying?
Yeah, it's still favorite to be Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Right. I love what you did to Jake Paul, but no, it's not. I just think Fury at the moment is like had the slight edge over AJ. I think AJ, you know what? I think he did it for money for that Jake Paul fight.
Of course, it was for bread. Yeah, of course. I paid handsomely well for easy. He will not have an easier fight. He's probably not had an easier fight since like his early days, like his debut or his first 5 fights. Someone who is nowhere near your level, complete amateur compared to you, who doesn't outdo you at anything, can't hurt you, doesn't have more from a physical aspect. It's not like he has a longer reach or he's the heavier guy or you're the one going up in weight. Like everything's in your favor. So get your bread. Get your bread. People just want to be haters. Hey, I'm all for it. Get your bread. Flawless, what happened to him? Bremo? He had a horror game today. I don't know, because I didn't watch that. So I can't comment, but shout out to my guy in Bremo. And what's a Bayesian plate look like for you? Not really a Bayesian plate, you know. Really. Like I keep it simple. Like there's more stuff on offer, but when it comes to Christmas, man, I keep it simple. Like I keep it simple. Get my macaroni and cheese, my rice, my chicken, my pigs in blanket. And I'm good, stuffing. And that's it. I'm good. There's more on offer, but I leave that to the rest of the family. What are you saying, Fat? This is a question for you. What's your Christmas plate look like?
No, I don't celebrate Christmas, no.
Oh, senior, you don't celebrate Christmas, do you? But all right. But I know, I'm sure you. So what's it? So what you gonna eat today? But I'm sure you got plans to eat something tonight.
I'll probably get like a family food. Let's say what we have traditional, just more of a like. So like a big right in the middle, and then there's like a small meat in the side as well.
All right, friends. I know you do something. I know what you're like. I know you like your food. You can't kid me.
Yeah.
But
it's more of a family celebration, to be fair. There's more. I think from us, it's just that it's a reflection of what we've done this year. It's more of a reflection season.
Well, that's fair. No, I hear that. Oh yeah, and if AJ Fury's at the O2, what are you saying? We going?
When is that?
No, I'm saying if it is. It'll probably be in Riyadh. But if it's where you get tickets, where you got the box, is it not O2? Where you got access to? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if it gets announced and it's at the O2, we going. What are you saying?
Yeah.
All right, cool. It probably won't be though. It'll probably be in Saudi. Probably be in Saudi. But there will be coverage for it on here regardless, people. Just hopefully they make it happen. Hey, big up Jared, man. Member of the channel for a minute now. Says here in Bermuda, we have stuffing, turkey, ham, lamb, cassava. Is that farine pie? Caribbean tradition. Never even heard of that, you know. Vegetables, scallops, potatoes. Hey, enjoy. I couldn't forget potatoes as well. You lot are making me hungry right now. You lot are making me hungry right now. I'm telling you. Also, there hasn't been a good signing since post-Fergie besides Zlatan as well as Herrera. Now, I think we've made good signings. I think it's just the fact that them signings haven't had the best possible platform to succeed. We made a lot of poor signings. I think it's not just been Zlatan and Herrera. I put Pogba as like a good signing because we've had success with these players. I would put Ahmad there. I would put Varane there. I would put De Ligt there. I think Mbeumo and Cunha will be.
Di Maria.
Probably not because it didn't land as it was supposed to. I think Euro will be trying to think. There's probably more as well. I'm forgetting. So far, so good with Lamens, for example, for the price point he was at. Because if he was terrible, people don't get misunderstood. You would hear nothing but bad things about him. He cost 17 million, and there was so much criticism of him, and nobody had watched him whatsoever. And granted,
even before Zlatan, like, who do you think is been good signing? Even before Zlatan.
Yeah, I put Zlatan there as well. I think Zlatan has.
No, I mean before Zlatan.
I think Ahmad was before Zlatan. I put Ahmad there. I think Ahmad's been a good signing.
Was he before Zlatan?
I think so. He was just out alone.
Oh, no,
That's what it was. I'll have to double check. But Ahmad was around for a long, long, long time. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. And there's probably players I'm forgetting. Yeah, you might be right. He might be out. He might have been after. Let me double check. So he signed in 2021. So yeah, Zlatan would have been before that. So
yeah. I'll say Mata probably the before Zlatan.
Oh yeah, exactly. The likes of Mata and things of that nature. Flawless, but AJ's in the best shape in his life, and Fury out of boxing for some time. I don't think it makes a difference. I genuinely don't think it makes a difference, to be honest. The reason why, one, Fury will probably have a fight before it, and AJ will probably box again, and two, it's not about being in the best shape of his life or not. I just think skill set wise, I just think Fury's all wrong for AJ. And I don't think AJ has the power to stop him. Well, I could be wrong. Yeah, Ahmad was around. All he days was just sent out alone a few times. So yeah, maybe it was slightly after, I would say. Hey, shout out to my guy Eli, man. Says, what's good, people? Happy holidays to all those who celebrate. Ready for the new year and setting goals. Bless up to all you and God bless. Hey, blessings to you, Eli. Big up, my guy. Every single time. Big up. Always good to see you here, fam. Member of the channel for 25 months. Supporting heavily, man. Every single time supporting heavily. Big up, big up. Let's see what else you are saying. Also, why does your fan base treat Bruno like he's CR or Cantona? Like Ronaldo won 3 Prems in a row. Champs, Ballon d'Or, Cantona won 4 Prems. Bruno is a Manchester United legend for me. What about your thoughts? No, he's not a legend. No. Can't be a legend at Manchester United and you've delivered no Premier League or Champions League. But again, that's just me. Everyone's different, but no. And to this, when you say also why, to any question, Revy, that also why does your fan base? Because the fan base is not, Manchester United fan base is not very smart. That's why. We just accept anything. And when I say we, I'm talking like general consensus, like match-going fans. I seen Van Persie, Feyenoord went out to someone. I think they lost the game. I don't know if they went out the Dutch Cup or they lost the league game. And I seen them on Van Persie's case. And I swear he's a Feyenoord legend. Did he not come through their academy?
Yes, he did.
Or was he PSV?
I can go and check. I thought what's the code? I thought he was coaching Hervé.
Is it Hervé? I stand corrected. I seen them going wild anyway.
I could be wrong. Don't get just a big one, by the way. I could be wrong, by the way. But let me check real quick because I could be wrong because I did see like he made like a move.
Yeah, double check that for me, please.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, he is the Feyenoord manager.
He's Feyenoord, and I seen them going absolutely mad. And did he come through the Feyenoord Academy as well?
I'm pretty sure he came. I'm double checking.
He did.
So that's someone who's a legend of their like football club, one of their greatest ever exports, and they crashed on him. I seen, where was it? Was it Sweden? Somewhere else, a team got relegated and they burnt the stands. They burnt one of the stands at the ground.
Oh no, what's it called? That was fake. That was fake.
Was it fake? All right, I stand corrected.
It wasn't the fun.
That was AI. Was
it AI? AI got me. But the point is, I'm making. Go on.
1999 to 2001. He's a Feyenoord Academy player.
Yeah. So we've seen whether it's in Europe, whether it's outside of Europe, like South America, where the fans are holding the club and the players accountable for poor performances. Like even ironically, one of the other clubs in your zone, you've seen what happens to Nice. And I'm not saying you should go attack a manager and attack coaches, but I'm saying there should be some form of anger expressed. And we've been woeful under this manager, under this ownership, and people will still sing the name of the manager.
But I think that you can make a legitimate argument though that's just what the English culture is though. Like the English football culture. I don't know it was. I don't know what it was. I don't know how it was in the 2000s or 90s because I was 90s. I wasn't even alive. 2000s. I literally was born in the beginning of 2001, not middle of 2001. So I would have missed most of the time. But
yeah,
and I had this discussion multiple times, like with Spurs fans, for example, in my troop chats, and talk about how Spurs fans not maybe a bit trying to take example maybe from Bundesliga fans or Serie A fans or League A fans, and the simple fact is that English fans are just not like the fans from outside. Whatever it has to do with a cultural change that happened, I don't know because I don't know the past. But something is just completely different. Where I wouldn't like, for example, there's not a Man United issue. I think every club in England, bar maybe Crystal Palace and Newcastle, you can probably argue, everybody's damn near close to the same.
No, I think you know what? I think it's fair. I don't think it is just a Manchester United. It's just a Manchester United problem because when you look at whether it's Arsenal, whether it's Liverpool, whether it's Chelsea, like people in the past, you mentioned it there. Like I remember the Liverpool fans protesting Hicks and Gillette, who were the previous owners of Liverpool, and it was I believe it was something to do with ticket prices. And like there was a big issue with that, and they ended up freezing the ticket prices because they tried to praise him. But yeah, it's very English culture, like, and I think it absolutely stinks.
No, it's because for me, for example, because Spurs is like season tickets be one of the most expensive in terms of just tickets in general. And look at what the last 5 seasons has been for us, and yet you haven't seen any sort of Spurs fans trying to make any real claim on to why. And I can understand why the ticket prices are high because the stadium, what they built, it was meant to be. But if the football is what the football is at, really and truly, as fans, we need to do a lot more to kind of let our frustrations know that, what's happening on the pitch is not worth paying for. Like, it's just not. But yet, 6 years later since the Champions League final, and you haven't seen any sort of progress about it. And then this is where I should realize it's hard to ask the fans to be like fans outside different countries because the culture seems to be just completely different now.
Yeah.
I don't like it too because I came from a different culture. I came from a culture where in Dortmund we was able to lower the price of the Champions League matches where you can get a Champions League ticket in Germany for like 30 quid. Like Champions League night though at Dortmund. And Bayern is not expensive. Bayern is probably Bayern is probably one of the most profitable clubs in Germany, in one of the world. Yet the prices aren't that expensive. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I think it's just a culture issue, and I think this can only really change once like everybody else to change. And I don't know how you do it because you would need to get everybody together to change and have that type of mindset. But again, the issue is too many voices. Everybody has too many voices. Everybody has too many different opinions. So you're never really gonna go and get everybody in unison. If you go to Dortmund, everybody's in unison every time when something bad happens. If you go to Marseille, they're gonna go and you're gonna have the ultras going to the training ground and tell the players in the club, no, this shit ain't it. If you go to Italy, I remember AC Milan was going through a horror part of the season. You've seen the Milan. You've seen the Milan fans, the ultras outside the training ground having a conversation with the coach and the players. Again, I go back to the Bundesliga since it's the best thing I know. After games, you talking about the Robin van Persie thing. This is a regular thing in Germany. This is not anything special. Like where I've seen the spokesperson or like the leads guy when it comes to chants, for example, coming forward after the game, and the captain and the team is there, and he's giving a whole speech talking about what these performances and what it means to the fans and how angry and upset it makes them, to let them know, this ain't right enough. But
this shit will not be tolerated.
But then the funny part is when I see that when you go on social media, when you go see English fans, those same English fans that complain about the fans will call that corny. You see what the issue is. So this is what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. So it's like, that's what I wouldn't even say this is a Man United issue. This is just a cultural issue which can only change if something changes in the system and fans starting to actually be more united, actually as a fan. Obviously, no pun intended because we're speaking about United in this instance. But you get the point, isn't it?
Yeah, I get your overall point. And and I said this, one of the biggest eye openers going into this space and talking to more and more fans of Manchester United in particular, because I'm a United fan, is realizing that winning at all costs is not the numero uno thing. Me as a Manchester United fan, being successful and winning trophies and winning the biggest trophies is the number one goal. I don't care who's in charge. I don't care who's playing. I don't matter where they from. All this nonsense. It's about winning at all costs. And a lot of people, it wasn't that. It's winning, but how they want to win. So they want to win with the manager they like or with the players they like. And they act the way they want them to act, and they not perform, but act the way they want to act, and their personalities are like that, and all this extra stuff that don't matter. And the whole Manchester United way, what the Manchester United way is? Winning. Because you get this whole, we're not a sacking club. Nonsense. Manchester United have sacked many managers in their club. Just go do your Googles and see Manchester United, because we're all sacking clubs. All the most successful clubs in the country are sacking clubs. So people start talking about, United ain't that sacking club. It's not the nonsense. You can't keep sacking managers. Yes, you can. Same way you keep running, Kate. Same way you keep running through Gyal to try and find the one you really like. That's why.
Facts.
See, look, see how facts is there.
We're
running through Gyal since the longest. That's what that is. You keep dating and moving on to Gyal. They don't work, and then you get on to the next one, and so forth and so forth. Unless you're with your childhood sweetheart, which the majority of us are not.
No.
So no matter
I used to go, but not no more.
Yeah, so exactly. Used to.
Big up Jared. Says, how many of the Premier League title contending teams will drop points over the Boxing Day New Year's fixtures? So who we putting in that? We saying Arsenal, we're saying City, we're saying Villa. They're the three, right?
I can't lie. No disrespect. I was big up to you in the question and that, but bro, you gotta skip me on the question because I don't care about the Premier League, man.
Hey, you care about Christmas Day basketball though? You care about more basketball?
No, I care about AFCON.
Shout out AFCON, yo. You lot make sure you check out the content that on here.
Bro, I don't even know who plays over the next week, this week and next week. I don't do not know.
Yeah, let me pull up their fixtures. 1 second.
Yeah, I haven't even paid attention, so it's like, I'll be honest, I ain't got no opinion on that. I'm gonna
have a look now. I'm gonna pull up Arsenal's fixtures. I'm gonna pull up Manchester City's fixtures and Aston Villa's as well. Give me 1 second, because they are the 3 teams currently contending for said league title, people. So give me one moment. Because he said over the Christmas period and Boxing Day. So Aston Villa got Chelsea away, Arsenal away, and then Nottingham Forest at home. All right, cool. That's Arsenal's fixtures. City's fixtures, they're very tough. What is going on? They are very, very tough. Manchester City's fixtures, people. Nottingham Forest away, Sunderland away, Chelsea at home. And then you've got Aston. No, I already mentioned Aston Villa. Arsenal's fixtures, that's who I didn't get to. Arsenal currently top of the league. Will they be there in May? Brighton at home, Villa at home, Bournemouth away. I think Arsenal definitely drop points, 100%. I think Arsenal drop points. Not necessarily. It's tough to say where. Actually, I think Villa get points off them, and I think one of Brighton or Bournemouth. So I think they drop points. I think they win max 2 out of 3. I think they probably beat Brighton, to be honest, and Villa, they drop points. And for some reason, I have a feeling Bournemouth get points off them. Even without, obviously, Semenyo will probably be gone by then. But could be Semenyo's last game. I think Arsenal drop points. City.
The dude is an Arsenal fan, man. There's no hope for him to show up in that game.
City, for some reason, we just like Chelsea to take points off them, I think they get past Forest. I think they get past Forest and Sunderland. But I think they'll drop points to Chelsea. I don't know why. You see Chelsea turn it up. Really, really can. That is the type of game where everyone be like, Chelsea are due to get battered. And they turn up. As for Villa, they ain't dropping points. I said this on back again, 9 out of 9. Villa title charge, man. Shout out Villa. But all jokes aside, they'll drop points too. Either in the Chelsea away game or Arsenal away game, as great as they've been in form, that is a tough task. To go to Chelsea to go to Arsenal and win both games. But if they get 7 out of 9 there, that's a great return. Even 6 out of 9 would be a fantastic return from those 3. I think they'll beat Forest though. So to answer your question, Jared, all 3. Sorry, go on.
No, that's the thing about Villa because we had obviously the conversation like 2 weeks ago or something, and I said, I know you can probably look at it in the perspective of saying that that obviously if they're going if they seriously want to consider fighting for the title and opportunities there, then you should be trying to put a stamp on it right now.
Yeah.
But even if they don't, the reality is that there would be so much ahead of the schedule where there is not that pressure. And I don't think there is the pressure of competing for the title. So for them, which is the most dangerous part about it, if you do not necessarily have even the pressure upon yourself, you go into these games like any other game, which I feel like it even gives you an advantage. So I think they will be just fine, to be honest, in that running of games.
Yeah, I expect them to do well. Like, put it this way: if they did get 9 from 9, the biggest compliment I can pay them is if they did get 9 from 9. I wouldn't be super surprised.
No,
I wouldn't be super shocked. I think it's a tough task. I don't think they will, but I can see them getting 7 from 9. I could see them winning one of Chelsea or Arsenal and drawing the other.
No, definitely, because they do play like a team at the moment that
just got to give them credit. And hopefully they bolster in January. I know PSR is a bit tough.
That's the issue. Like if they're gonna, I think I don't know if Paige is in the chat, but I think even loans are very difficult right now. I think they're that much in the issue. You know.
You said, yeah, I agree, Jez. We end up staying third regardless of the results in the next two. Or how about beat Arsenal and then you go above them? That's what we need you lot to do. I'm saying beat Arsenal. That's it. Obviously, you got Chelsea away before that, but hey, beat Chelsea, beat Arsenal, and then you're above them. Light work. Big up Barry O, man, says big up Flawless and Merry Christmas and panel Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Barry O, says, yo, Flawless, we out turning up, mate. When I can, I need to explain our away record and how shambolic it is. I've not checked your away record, but the fact that you're saying it's shambolic, I believe you. Firstly, I'm going to double check it in a second. And secondly, it'll be just like you, though. That's the Chelsea thing to do. You're going away to City, who are flying top of the league, maybe at that point. Their home record is very, very good. Your away record is very, very bad, and you go there and win, or you go there and draw and put in a good performance. That's Chelsea in a nutshell. Anytime people have I've looked and been like, hey, this would probably be a tricky one for Chelsea. You lot pull out a result. And then when you think, oh, you know what? Chelsea got this. You lot have a fucked up result, like Sunderland at home or Karabag away, for example. It's like, they're definitely, I'm like looking, definitely wins. It's like, what? They drop points. In fact, you going City away?
I'm going City away, yeah.
All right, cool. You down there on the Sunday or you down Saturday? You down the day before?
Oh, no, Sunday.
All right, cool. What's the realistic pathway to Amrim getting sacked? To me, end of January. That's the realistic pathway, Dazzle. I look at our upcoming fixtures. I look at Newcastle, Wolves, Burnley, Leeds away, Burnley away, then City and Arsenal. I don't think he survives that run. I think we will slide down the table really, really quick. And then our actual league position will match our performances. But I don't think we beat Newcastle. I think we scrape past Wolves. I do think we beat Wolves, but again, that's not a guarantee. But I think we'll scrape past them in a stinker. Leeds away, no. Not only are they in good form currently, they'll be bang up for it. And we'll fold. And I think it's an early kick as well. I'll have to double check that. Burnley away. We've seen Chelsea go there and struggle. We've seen Arsenal go there and struggle. We've seen Liverpool go there and struggle. Granted, Liverpool have struggled against everyone because they just complete scrubs. But I don't trust us there. Again, they'll be bang up for that as well. And then following that, City and Arsenal. We could be like 4 wins in 14. Because we're 2 wins in 9, I think, now. I think it's 2 wins in 9.
Yeah, after the last game, yeah.
Yeah, so we could easily be 3 wins in 14 or 4 wins in 12 or whatever the case may be, if you want to include all competitions. Because that Brighton game isn't going to be easy in the FA Cup either. Hopefully we get past them. But we just beat Brighton in the league. Do we beat Brighton again? We do play better against teams who like to play football. Hence why I also think we'll struggle. Now I say that we'll struggle against Burnley and Leeds. And if Wolves perform and play like how they did against Arsenal, hey, that is not an easy one. That is not an easy one. Telling you. Now, flawless our away record against actual competent teams ain't all that. We haven't pulled a result against a top team away from home. And once you lot go to City and do it, I'm telling you, man. That'd just be typical Chelsea. Look at this Eli.
If you want to come and join the away support.
Say that again, sorry?
I do have an away spare at Man City.
If you lot want to fucked up and you would have beat Arsenal and would have beat Leeds like you were supposed to, I would have been there. I'd have been in the away like Chelsea. Playing out the City fans saying, Waka. But you lot fucked up. So now I'm with Villa.
Champions of Europe, we won it 2 times. We saw you cry in a photo.
So yeah, that's what it is. And Eli says, I've been knowing this crook 2 years. Damn, time is flying. And this is why I take shots. What you say, Eli? I also feel the same. See, no one asked you, Si. Yo, this is why I crash on you and crash on Liverpool. So hold that. It's comments like this. I see everything, you know. I didn't say anything. I see your crooked ways. Absolute fraudulent felon behavior. So it is. But yeah, that's the realistic pathway. Run me Europa in it. Fuck the league. Nah, nephew, man. You want the league. Europa will be there again. You want the league. You want to go down in history as a legend. But you know how lit Birmingham will be if you lot win the league. I'll be there. I don't go to the parade, but I'll go out in Birmingham that night. Because that shit gonna be fire. I'm telling you. You're gonna be out. See what else you lot saying in the chat. Yeah, Eli, you laugh. Bottom line is runners the trophy. I hear you on that. Flawless, remember when Ten Hag got sacked? It was his fault for not getting the best out of his players. Now when it's Amorim, it's the players' fault, even though I think he got 300 to 200 million. Because people pick and choose. That's why. People pick and choose rather than keep it consistent. It's never all on the players. It's never all on the manager. When a team's performing very well or performing very poorly, Villa are the informed team. I think it's 8 wins in a row in the league, 10 across all competition. Is that all Emery? No. Is that all the players? No, it's a mix. So the same way when you're performing poorly, Wolves, for example, is it all the manager? No. Is it all the players? No, it's a mix of both. Team sport. Everybody has to be held accountable for great results and bad results. But people pick and choose because of who they like. Hey, big up to Jay as well. Says, Merry Christmas, Flawless. Love General. Hey, big up, man, every single time. Merry Christmas to you as well, man. Also goes and say Merry Christmas to the panel and the chat. Hey, shout out to you, Jay, every single time.
Merry Christmas.
You lot continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Tell the babes you DMing I said Merry Christmas as well, man. Fats.
I do.
Tell her Flawless said Merry Christmas.
All
right, appreciate it. And tell her she's an absolute saint for putting up with you. And she got you smiling from ear to ear. She just sent him some good nudes. That's what that is, man. She sent him some good pictures. Some Christmas specials. Yeah, that's why I see. I know, man. I know that face. Trust me. I know that, you receive photos unexpected. I know. Salute to her, man. Trust me. Eli, if that happens, I'm going to be the biggest prick. Come on, man. We know the biggest prick will always and will forever be, without doubt, this guy right here. But big up for gifting the membership, man. Like side. Beautiful timing. Look at that, man. Look at that timing, man. That timing's better than a Van Dijk challenge in the penalty area this season. Hey, but we move. See what else. Yes, Revy, I do remember Pundit saying Bruno the best signing or something since Cantona. They ain't seen him.
How on Pundit still say this stuff?
Because people are just
they haven't said that in a long time. That was like
that was 2 years back.
Seasons ago.
And it was it's like you remember Cantona's impact. That's what makes it worse. You was there. That's the craziest shit. You was there. You was when he said that. You was in the changing room when Cantona was there. So you've seen what he did and how he transformed Manchester United. Every year he was here, we won the league. By the time he was banned because he kicked the fan in the stand. And if he didn't kick that fan, we would have won that league as well.
Hey, but that's the thing though. Like, if people don't understand how the media works, then I don't know what to say, to be honest. Like, this is the thing, So it's ridiculous. Like, for me, like, I don't. That's why you get certain pundits and say certain things. It's like, but you was there when at our greatest moments, and then you're saying these type of things. In reality, like Real, for example, is one of the big examples. when he talks about United and doesn't want to really come out and speak the truth, really and truly, like, because he's the one they can talk about the best because you've been there, innit?
Yes.
But you're not wanting to do it. It's just for me at least, it's very simple. That's why I don't really necessarily get why people get angry about obviously it's a conversation because the person said it and this kind of things. How could you say that? But then to my mind, then it comes like, it makes sense because you probably do work for the football club. You do have certain people, because let's be honest, some of these people got leaks in the football club, innit? So they get their informations from the football club. And once they say certain things, that maybe goes against the football club, you ain't getting no more leaks. And when you don't get them leaks no more, you can't be this guy that, yo, you know what, I got this information about this guy and that guy, and I can come out because you're the credible guy, and you're the guy that everybody looks at. So I think this all plays into it, to be honest. Like, when I see stuff like that, I can't even lie, man. I just think there's like, when I see stuff like that, I'll be honest, I just call past it, to be honest. I just call past, to be honest.
And that's why
like,
I'm at.
It's not true. It's not your true opinion. Like, you're just saying it because it's always nice to the United fans because he is a popular figure. Imagine he was saying this about Rashford. No, let's say not Rashford. Let's say you say something how Rashford would have been the greatest ever United academy player. Come out, for example.
People would have ate that up. Yeah, 100%.
Exactly. But also because Rashford is not that popular anymore in the United fan base like he was when he came through. True. So this is just how the media works, to be honest. Like at this point, it's just, for me, when it comes to stuff like that, what I find hilarious is just how painfully obvious it is, innit? But it's about the person, innit? If you want to go and get massively angry about it or not, to be honest. Like, when I see stuff about certain Spurs guys saying, like, when I see Jamie O'Hara speak about Spurs, bro, I got Jamie O'Hara muted on Twitter. I don't see his shit. Because I just
hear Jamie O'Hara chat. Yeah, I get it.
I ain't trying to hear it. Bro. So it's like, it's one of them ones. It's just one of them ones. But actually, real conversations that actually do matter. I see the CAF president has a couple of days ago, I think over the weekend, has announced that the AFCON is getting moved to every 4 years now.
Oh, it's going every 4 years. Okay, cool.
Yes, cool. But the issue is he hasn't even consulted nobody about it. So he just went on. He went on the mission to make this a 4-year tournament. We don't even know. The issue is we don't even know yet when it's gonna held, because we can't held, because I'm hearing rumors about how they want to have it in the same time as the Euros. This will destroy the fucking AFCON if you're gonna hold it this, because
have it the odd year, have it like the year like 2027. Have it from there.
2027 is the last AFCON where it's the 2 years, and then they want to go to 4 years.
That makes sense then. So they want to go 2027, and then the next one would be 2031.
Yes, but I think the issue is that they want to, and again, these are rumors. They want to overlap it where it's at the same time when the Euros are, for example. So in the summer, when you can't even necessarily hold AFCONs because of the weather conditions there. How they want to make up with this whole movement every 4 years is making an African Nations League. And for me, it's like, the issue is that the fact that they have moved on. For me, my issue is just how they have went on with this without even promoting it or trying to, because they probably knew if we're gonna put it, it's like the what's it called? It's like the Super League. If they would have put it out there, their plans, they would have known the African community do not love this idea of going AFCON every 4 years. Like, why should it be every 4 years? Every other tournament is damn near 2 years out, if I'm not mistaken. Well,
everything's every 4 years. All the tournaments outside of Copa America, I think, because Copa is like one of them where it was every 4, then it was every 2. But like the Euros, for instance, and Euros and World Cup is every 4.
Asian Cup used to be 4, and then since the COVID,
is it 2 years now? Because I was about to ask.
Check now. Give me 1 second.
Asian Cup.
Asian Cup. Yeah, it's the Asian Cup
before. Yeah. The Asian Cup used to be 4.
Yeah.
And then it was 2019. It's supposed to be 2020.
Asian Cup is it's every 4. The Asian Cup, Asian Cup's every 4. It's only the Copa America that they changed it, and I don't know why, but I think Copa America might be changing back.
They changed the 2 because they needed Messi to win the Copa. I tell this to people all the time.
Yeah, because it says here Copa America is typically held every 4 years, aligning with the Euros, but its schedule has been inconsistent here historically with various gaps and special editions, with the most recent tournament in 2024 and the next expected in 2028. So it's pretty much every 4. Everything outside of everything's pretty much the same. Yeah.
No, but for me, I just do not see the benefit. I just do not see the benefit of that what they're trying to do with moving it to every 4 years, because especially when it's a tournament where it already struggles with viewership because people do watch it, but I'm talking about just the overall scheduling, but also just the interest level. Because let's be honest, let's say for example they move it to a situation where AFCON is happening during like a Euros, for example, or it's happening during the Asian Cup, for example. Like some people you're gonna lose viewership like that, in my opinion. Like, I just and for me, Nations League as well. Let's be honest, like nobody cares about the Nations Leagues here in Europe.
Yeah, Nations League stinks.
Like the thing is,
go on.
I was gonna say that the Asian Cup, we were supposed to held it in 2023, but it got pushed back because of the at that time it was clashing with the World Cup. You know what I mean? Because World Cup, it was November to December. So there's no way they're going to do it after that Asian Cup straight away. So that's why it got pushed back.
Yeah. Nah, but like I said, like I just for me, it's just the whole thing just stinks. Like for me, I feel like they only did it because they wanted to push this Nations League thing in. Why? Because they want more money. And the issue when you want more money in a continent where the majorities of the FAs do not care about actually improving the infrastructure of the football. That's why you see certain countries being so much ahead where you can legitimately look at them and say, yo, they can actually challenge teams in Europe. They can challenge teams in South America. But then you have other African nations where the FAs are so bad and so money driven where their downfall needs to be studied. Ghana's downfall has to be studied. The fact that we are not in the AFCON is a disgrace by itself. The fact that nothing has changed in the FA after not making the AFCON as well is a disgrace as well. But again, when you're making decisions like that and you let these people potentially get more money when they already don't care, I think it's not good for the sport personally. I'm just personally not a fan of it. You
prefer every 2 years for AFCON?
Yes, because what's the issue?
Every 2 years at this time as well. You want to? Yes, is it more so the time of it? Okay.
Yes, because for me it's like, what is the issue? Have you ever seen an African player? Like you see all the European players complain about scheduling. Have you seen African player complain about the schedule? Have you seen an African player? People forget this AFCON was supposed to be in the summer, but they moved it for the Bahamas Club World Cup.
Yeah. The Eli's point, that is very spot on as well. That it was the last World Cup, and then the fact that Qatar was in that Gold Cup in the summer 2023, just a year. It's almost a year after the World Cup.
Kind of did, but everything's balancing out though. So if it is obviously outside of AFCON, because we'll see what happens with that. Everything's gone back now to the every 4 years, and something back to the original point that Jez had mentioned from the original question about pundits with ex-players as well, and you mentioned Rio Ferdinand. I seen Saeed at him actually because I don't watch Five like that. I only watch clips. Shout out to Rio Ferdinand every single time, one of the GOAT defenders. But I think he's been using some of Saeed's tweets, but not at him. I believe there's a segment on his podcast where they'll pull up tweets from people, and I know he's had Saeed before on there. Oh, hopefully 2026 we see that. I want to see that link up, man. I want to see Rio Ferdinand and Saeed on the same. On the same podcast. Make it happen. Have the conversation. I'd personally love to see it. I'm locked in for that.
The funny part is like about it as well is that because Saeed's character is like he wouldn't know how there's certain no disrespect to no other YouTubers and that, but certain characters couldn't be with with Rio because they would just go crazy. They just like
yeah.
Show Northern, for example. Show Northern.
Northern would. Yeah, Northern's not the guy for that.
You just wouldn't.
Rio is the structure.
Exactly, like you wouldn't. But with Saeed, like you, like I think Saeed is quite a balanced person when to talk. Like he sometimes can be very passionate about United, so sometimes he lets his emotions also get there. But then he can also be really balanced. He can see certain different views that other people do not necessarily want to see. So now I think that would be actually class, to be honest.
Yeah. That's what it. So hopefully it happens, because if he's using his tweets, because I know Rio, he's had Saeed on his channel before. He added, was it Aaron? Yeah, it was Aaron. I think it was about Aaron. Shout out to my guy Aaron every single time about Bruno. That ain't a problem you want, because Aaron's someone who's not only super balanced, his knowledge of the game is like incredible. So you're not gonna bamboozle him. He's gonna have every point he makes, he's gonna have it backed up with an eye test and a stat test. Like he's not gonna get caught out. He won't get caught up in his emotions. He's too cool, calm, and collected to do that, Aaron. Like he'd be the one I'd want to see. As much as I'd love to see like either of them, both of them really should be on there, to be honest. If it's really good, you get Saeed and Aaron. That's the pod we all want to see. Rio with them too. And if he wants to have like a Culture Cams there or a Joel there from Cheeky Sport, cool. Make it happen. Because you're clearly interacting. You've interacted with Saeed using his tweets. You've had him on there before. You've added Aaron. Have the conversation. Because I think Aaron said, even when he added Aaron on Instagram, Aaron said, yo, we can have the conversation. And that's where I'm at. Like, if you're atting me on something or using my tweets, let's have the conversation about it. What's the worst thing that happened is, all right, people think you're wrong, I'm wrong, whatever. Most people are going to side with you anyway because you're Rio Ferdinand. Most people are going to side with you because you're Rio Ferdinand and you're one of the GOATs. So, but hopefully it happens, yeah? Stream for the ages, Eli. 110%. Stream for the ages.
But this is the good thing, isn't it, about because I think about football fans. This in the NBA, this is the normal stuff. Like this is not anything like on my days. YouTubers linking up with a former legend of the game. Nah, bro, I've seen fucking Chuck speak with obviously people that don't know legend of the fourth quarter. Big NBA YouTuber. Like, I've seen this is a regular thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's football, and I feel like I don't know the right word. I don't know what the right word is, but as football in general, as a community, especially in England as well. But I wouldn't even say in England. Germany is also a big issue.
It's very snobbish over here. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a hierarchy. It's like you shouldn't. It's because it's the norm in the NBA. It's kind of like frowned upon, like, and not necessarily from the players, but I'm saying from mainstream media. Oh, why would he go and do that? That's why you see, for instance, when Aubameyang, shout out to Aubameyang, like he's gone up so high in my estimation for joining that Jamaica stream because he put so many eyes on that stream, and obviously being of Jamaican descent, that means even more to me as well. So him going on there and saying what he said about Joy, I believe it was him joining Chelsea. And you see how none of mainstream media wanted to quote Troops.
No.
None of them. They ran with the quotes. But they didn't want it. But let's say he does a stream with, let's say he's with Fabrizio Romano, for example. Let's say it was Romano will use that. And he says that on Romano. You don't think that they're going to at Fabrizio Romano. No, give Troops his quote. It's not even give him his credit. Cite your source. You know where it's from. You don't want, and it was not just one or two. It was pretty much all of them. And here's the worst thing: if it was something negative, if Aubameyang goes on there and says something crazy, something like wild, or let's say, for instance, about Arteta, or it's something super negative, or he gets into a serious argument with Troops or another content creator on there, you know they would have added Troops.
No, exactly.
You know they would have added Troops, and it's like that's where it kind of stems from. No, cite your source. Aubameyang went on there and said what he said because he's cool with Troops. You know why he's cool with Troops? Because as he said it, Troops will keep it real with him. Hence why when Troops has cursed him out on fan cams, he has no issue with it. Because he's like, I know I didn't play well. I know it's from an honest place. And that's where it stems from. Is that it's kind of like content creators are like looked down upon, and it's not just mainstream media, it's also other fans as well. You see it with Saeed when people have issue with it. Or these YouTubers. Or they're profiting off the negativity of the club. How about the club do fucking better? How about that?
Exactly.
Let's start there.
But this is where I look. But this is where I'm looking at the
Saeed's fault that Amorim wins 1 game per month. Yeah. All right, man. It's Saeed's fault that Amorim has 1 clean sheet in 17 games this season, playing a back 5. It's Rance's fault that we lost to Grimsby. Yeah. All right, man.
But see, this is the thing, then. But this is where I go back to. This is where I go back to mindsets, isn't it? Like, I saw during the summer, obviously shout out to Aisha Speed, man. Everybody knows that kid, but I see him on live streams with Giannis on holiday. Giannis enjoyed his holiday in Greece, and he said, "You know what? Link up. I'm gonna pull up on the stream. I see LeBron James pull up 2 streams, like Heisman streams, or doing the obviously." I'm not even necessarily a watcher of these speeds or kites and now because it's out of my age group. I'm not really into it like that anymore. But I see the clips and I'm looking and say like, yo, this is like just any regular guy just pulling up and you just having a good time on stream. Everybody knows obviously who Giannis is and LeBron is, but nobody acting like weird, nobody acting stupid. Like you just having conversations. I've seen Kyrie go on a Kaiser stream, dancing and shit, playing hoops, giving them life advice and shit like that, like embracing our culture, and this how you build a community. But I feel like in football, there's the thing where in football where like football fans want footballers to be. They need to play out their careers as they have to. Like nah, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like Rashford goes to an NBA game and this is a fucking problem. Like for example, what's it called? But Saka goes to again. This is not me going after trying to nitpick or anything, but I see Saka go to the NBA finals, and nobody said anything. Why? Because Saka is more of a person that the media quote unquote likes. Again, something that and again, there's nothing against Saka, but this is something like, for example,
they like his personality. That's why.
Exactly. Like Ian Wright talked about when it was about the whole Jude stuff, and and when you use the Kante example, it's not necessary. It's not necessarily like Kante's a nice guy, but it's this obsession of no. It's not. It's the obsession of no. This is what we want our. Yes, I'm using black players for example. This is how we want our black person to be, the black footballer to be humble, quiet, and just go and play football. But now these footballers have personalities. These people have life. But the issue is we hate too much about them having a life. Like for example, everybody knows I don't rate Brennan Johnson. If you tell me I'm selling him tomorrow, I will be happy. But I'm not gonna be on this IG in the comments fucking hating on him because he's enjoying his life.
Yeah. Because you're a normal human. Because you're a fucking normal human being.
I think it's just more of a pick and choose, isn't it? Pick and choose.
No, but the issue is why though? Because for me, it's like if we as a football community would stop being weird to footballers would be also more open to do certain things. This is why Aubameyang, for example, he's cool with troops because he understands. Yo, this is just a random kind of. Like real pros.
That's why.
It helps, you know what? But it helps the space though. That's why I'm for it. Because I get to this question, and before you go, Jez, as well. Big up everyone in the chat. Please continue to run up the likes. Big up everyone tapped in. Big up to my guy Tassi, man, who just gifted 5 memberships. Hey, big up Tassi, man. Merry Christmas to you as well, man. Salute to my guy Tassi, who's gifted 5 memberships. Big up to Sai, who's gifted 2 more memberships. Hey, I want to see smoke emojis, fire emojis in the chat. Members, don't worry. I've started your questions. All the non-members have started the better questions as well. Don't worry about that. But smoke emojis, fire emojis in the chat because my guy Tassi, that's T-A-S-I, has gifted 5 memberships, and Sai's gifted 3 memberships. No, sorry, 5 memberships in total as well. I'm looking here, and a super chat also. So make sure you do that, people. Salute them. And shouts to Cubed. Good to see you in the chat. Says Santa Flawless is bringing us cheer. You already know. And she says, real talk, Flawless. Are you staying up so late right now because you're waiting to spot Santa? Yeah. I know. That's why you're staying up so late as well, Cube. So that's why. Yes, but shout out to UQ every single time as well. Let's see. Big up my guy Jared says, what does the panel think of the prospect of a Netflix/streaming services taking over the Premier League rights? And would any of you take analyst jobs if they are openly offered? In regards to the first part of the question, Jared, I'm all for it. Any place, if they want to, I want the Premier League to be all in one place because it makes it easier to watch and easier to cover, rather than this game be here and then this game be here and then this game will be here and then other games are here on a Sunday and then midweek games are here. So you got some on TNT, then it's Sky, then others on TNT, then it's Amazon Prime, all this stuff. So having it all under the same umbrella, especially Netflix, works for me. That's fine by me. And would I take an analyst job? Absolutely. But they wouldn't offer me an analyst job, and I don't think they would offer any content creator an analyst job. Not permanently. I think they'd have them on there and things like that. As you see, sometimes.
I had this conversation with a ex-Chelsea fan TV owner before Alex. He used to work as a cameraman back in the day. He told me about some of the stuff that a Premier League could be shifting over to, let's say, a Netflix type of, not Amazon Prime, because I think Amazon Prime going to lose some rights to broadcasting some football games next season, maybe or two. Yeah. With that in mind, you got the Paramount Plus doing the Champions League coverage for 2027. Let's say he told me that probably predicting that in the next 5 years we're going to have at least maybe there's a blockbuster news about Netflix taking over the football. Yeah, because Netflix are gonna. I know that there's rumors that they're gonna attempt to buy the rights. Hey, I'm all for it. If Netflix want to buy the rights, cool.
But wouldn't be the. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't like one of the bigger issues is that because there's so many different panels, like for example Sky Sports, TNT, CBS. Because there's so many different people that have rights to go and podcast the games. Isn't there like wouldn't there be a problem then where like because I would imagine none of them would want to be all under one umbrella and all of them want to be independent, have the independent rights in it. So how would it be possible to turn to move it around? This would be my question. Unless
Go on. It's because the rights are up for, because obviously when the contract runs out, the rights are up for grabs.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Because I was thinking, unless you're offering such a, like let's say, I was thinking, unless you're offering such a big amount where that one sum equals every rights that you have.
Hey, we know Netflix got the bag. They just bought, attempted, I don't know if it's going through. They just attempted to buy Warner Bros. So we know they got the bag.
Yeah, but this is what I was thinking. Is this going to be in a situation where that let's use Netflix for example, they're offering such a big sum where it is the combined sum of what Netflix offer is more than the combined sum of what Sky Sports, TNT, and everything combined? Would it be something like that then?
Could be,
obviously, because I don't know how.
I think if potentially, but I think if Netflix go and buy it, I think they go and just try and buy it all. So they try and buy it because they could try and buy it from the early kicks and the rest of the weekend and midweek and everything. They're gonna attempt to get it all.
And that would make sense because, for example, like I used for example, the Zone, like the Zone got I think the Zone covers every Serie A game. So they bought the rights to broadcast every Serie A game. So there is not like you don't go to Sky Sports or to BT to go and watch the Serie A. Now you go to the Zone and get a subscription there. So I was thinking, is this going to be something like that then? Or yeah, obviously I'm not too familiar with how these type of things work. That's why I was thinking. The difficulty. And now, the second part of the question. You know what? I wouldn't actually. You know what? It wouldn't interest me to. It wouldn't interest me to go on like Netflix and cover a game just before kickoff, like Monday Night Football. You know what I mean? I prefer when it comes to speaking football, I prefer more as in being able to talk about from a. How do I say it? It's not being an analyst, but
You want to be able to talk more freely.
Yeah, more freely.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't like the idea of being stuck to having to cover certain games. No, I want to like.
You want to be able to pick and choose what you want to watch, type of thing.
Exactly what I want to watch and what I want to analyze and what I exactly want to do. Like, for example, you know what I mean? That's what what certain YouTubers do. For example, like there's YouTuber accounts that they can go and speak about football how they want to speak about football and how this is not okay. This is what you have to talk about. This play you have to talk about. But what if I'm not? For example, what if I don't want to speak about Joe Paulinho and everybody knows I don't like this brother?
No, I get you. I get you. It's big and choose. To me, I would, but like I said, I know they wouldn't. I'm too honest.
Yeah.
Because how I would be on a mainstream platform. So let's say it is Netflix, to Jared's question. I'm gonna be me. Same way when you see expressions on Sky is the same way he is on his own channel. Like, I'm going to be, so if someone's playing bad, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to say, hey, he's playing terrible.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What if somebody then buys you? Buying somebody's crazy. But what if somebody trying to get you here to be that personality on TV? Because I would imagine that those TV providers hire, for example, expressions because of what expression is and wanting to be that personality. Would you then take it then?
If as long as I can be myself, yes. Yeah. But once they started trying to dictate to me, oh, you can't do this, you can't say that. I don't care how much money it is, I'm not doing it. Accept me for what I am in regards for my opinion and how I am. And if I believe a player is playing terribly, I'm going to say that. Whether you agree or disagree, that's fine. Same way if I think a manager should be sacked or not. But I'm not going to go on there and sugarcoat it and no. I'm not. Go get someone who's safe. That's not me. Go get someone who's that. That's why I know I'll never end up on a mainstream platform. Ever.
Yeah.
I know this.
Yeah.
I'm way too honest with my critique, especially of Manchester United Football Club and just anything, whether you agree with me or not. So I already know that they're not going to go.
Be honest about yourself, though.
No, but this thing, honesty doesn't sell. That's the issue.
Sometimes.
No, but the issue is honesty doesn't necessarily sell. That's the issue.
It sells from the right people.
That's true.
They ain't buying it from me. It buys from they'll love Roy Keane for it.
Yeah.
If Roy Keane had my point of view on Manchester United, they would love him. Because when he's critical, they love him. That's why I'm saying right messenger. And I agree, even when Roy Keane said recently about, yes, we can talk about Amorim, but what about these players? And I hear that. They love that when it's him. They ain't trying to hear it from me. If Gary Neville had they'd love it if it was Gary Neville. To the point, I will never forget it under the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer reign, towards the end. And it was clear as day that he wasn't good enough. And Jamie Carragher came out and said he was tired of Keane and Neville defending him. That's the Liverpool. That's the Liverpool legend. The Liverpool legend is saying, I'm tired of these Manchester United legends backing this when it's clearly not working and not being honest, because anyone else, they're crashing on him. But because it's their brethren, they're not going to be honest with that. I personally wouldn't cover. If I was a mainstream analyst and my brethren is in charge, I wouldn't cover that team. I'd tell my broadcaster, don't have me covering that.
I agree. This one was this weird thing, because I swear this was the period as well where Neville actually had to say, the reason why I'm struggling to also criticize him is because he's my my former, my friend, which is fine, because I respect that type of honesty personally. If you want to tell me that you cannot go and criticize your boy on live television week in, week out because he's performing by the Manchester United Football Club, the biggest club in the world, then I can respect you being honest like that. But then the question mark is then who's putting you on TV each week then? Because obviously he's not gonna say no to the back. If that means I'm getting paid and I have to go on TV and lie, fuck it. I go on live. I'm gonna keep it back. If Sky Sport comes on here and tells me, yo, just place Paulinho, I go and place the fuck out of him, bro. I'm getting the bag. So I get the point. I get the reason. But then I'm saying this then. If I'm saying it as a TV, I don't know how the people you call, but if I'm the person that makes the shot, I would remove then Gary Neville because clearly he can't be honest.
Yes.
But then again, it all goes back to how do you sell it the best? like those Gary Neville versus Jamie Carragher clashes, people enjoyed it. Like the Liverpool fans enjoyed it, innit? Like, Jamie keep calling him out and all that, and again, it sparks conversations. Like, end of the day, these people aren't stupid, innit? They know what they're doing when they have certain people on TV. That's why they go for certain content creators and bring them sometimes on TV, because they understand. Yo, this new media, we can't just keep have Paul Merson out there speaking about the old times, or we can't have Roy Keane talking about how what's it called? How to be a captain back in the 80s. Yo, being a captain back in the 80s compared to being a captain now is completely different, bro. This is what kills me all the time. Yo, people want captains to be what they were back in the day. But we're not back in the day. That's what I mean. So yeah, I don't know.
No, it's totally different. And big up Sai for the super chat as well. Appreciate it. Says big up Flawless in the panel. Happy Christmas to everyone. Shout out to Prick Flawless for AFCON streams. This AFCON is good. I'm really excited for upcoming matches. Big up, man. You know what I'm saying, Sai? Every single time, man. And the AFCON content's been great until you was there by yourself talking, and I was like, geez, this channel's here. But people, you know what I'm saying, and that. Big up to Sai. Big up Jez Prime. Who else has been on there? Steve, I know, has done one. Big up Vikram as well. Everyone who's been locked in to the AFCON content here on the main channel, also on the extra channel. So make sure you run up the likes here, Sarcasm City TV YouTube, subscribe to Sarcasm City TV YouTube, and subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV extra YouTube channel as well. Big up Sai for the super chat. I appreciate you, my guy, every single time as well. Let's see what else you lot saying. Also, I hear you, Flawless. Honesty is good to have, and mainstream is too much of a dictatorship. This is why I like to get at least 5 perspectives from Manchester United games. And here the thing is with mainstream media, one, they'll get content creators on their platforms because they're not getting that from pundits. This is why you'll see Monts on Sky Sports time and time again. You know what? Instead of getting Monts as a guest all the time, how about give him a regular show? How about do that? Well, they won't do that. Well, you'll come and get him as a guest time after time after time. And I'm just using Monts as an example, whoever it is. Insert content creator here who's on whatever platform regularly. Granted, I think TalkSport, I know Flex, DG.
Yeah.
Who was the guy who had the say that again?
Yeah, no, I was saying sometimes, yeah, they show up there.
I don't know if they've got a regular show. I'm not 100%, but I do see Deluded Gula
on TalkSport.
TalkSport too. Yeah, I think they were on TalkSport too. I'm not sure if it's a regular thing or not, but I do see them on there like that. I know Matisse has done work on TalkSport as well. How regular that is, I don't know. Granted. Oh yeah, that's a name. The girl who got caught for the racist tweets, Abby, who's on Sports. She be on there as well. But the point is, I'm making, there's a reason they'll come and get content creators because they can't do what content creators do. And even when they'll take the formula and obviously put a bigger budget behind it, they can't replicate it. Like for instance, the overlap when they have all the fans, that's just a live stream panel show. That's what that.
You know what it is though? I can't lie though. I can't lie. See, this is not even to take the piss out of them because there's some people that actually actually like the opinions. To be honest, but bro, that panel though, bring some more. Then that panel needs characters, man.
Are you talking about when they have the overlap and they have the content creators there?
Content creators from each fan base there. Like, bro, I'll be honest, is like,
this shit, and they don't want someone on Carragher's case. Imagine, think about it hypothetically. If you let's say this for example. So let's say United, you get Rants, Troops, you get Arsenal, Spurs, you get Expressions, Chelsea, you go get Matisse, Manchester City, you go get Big Steve. Liverpool, go get Monts. They ain't doing that.
See, but that's the thing. But
Scholes and Carragher and that, them man would be literally sweating.
But you know what I would do? Make it a balance because I'll be honest, as of right now, again, shout out to some of the creators that I do actually like. There's like some there that they're not bad. But bro, at least bring me a balance. You know, like as of right now, when I watch that shit, it's unseasoned, bro. Like imagine unseasoned chicken. At least half. Like, Spoilers, would you take an unseasoned chicken or half seasoned chicken?
Yeah, give me the half season chicken. At least there's some season in there.
Exactly.
But they ain't getting that, man. Because like that panel there like goes clear. If you have Rants, Troops, Expressions, Lewis, Big Steve, Monts, all there. And then Newcastle throwing you can go get Dread who be on Never Foul and stuff like that.
I know who you're talking about,
yeah, or you can go Toon Tactics TV. Actually, yeah, Toon Tactics TV. Or how about that? Go get Steve. Go do that for Newcastle. And the list go Wolfie for Forest. Go get Lawless for West Ham. They ain't doing that shit.
See, this is what I'm saying. I would appreciate it at least if you could give me half and half, because you know the names that you mentioned. If you have them all in one panel, like imagine having just forget just the Roy Keane and them on the StreamYard, bro. Nobody even flying one sentence without nobody staying quiet. So I can understand saying, you know what, you don't want it too extreme either, because then nobody can actually speak. Because
control you Sky Sports, man, run it. Because we've seen them argue and shoot, like we've seen Keane and Redknapp get into it and stuff like that. Get onto it. Same way that's why we like CBS with Henry and Richards and Carragher. Go get the guys, man. I guarantee if you do a fan vote, go get them guys, man. You see that panel, like you said, and there's more. Go get them.
But you
guys,
know what though? But then you have Kate in it. Like she is like the balance. She's like the balance of it, because she's the balance because then you have Henry. By the way, this is your people's goal. By the way, you have Henry right there, simping and shit like that. Like he's KD when he sees K Adams. Like when KD sees K Adams, bro.
She likes him though. She always talking about she's definitely
a flirter too. But KD
playing with KD, man.
No, but KD we see you. But you get my point. It's like I'm saying, if you don't want to do the extreme, I'm fine. But Paul, at least put the man them on who brings some spice to the shit.
Yeah.
Like I've seen guys getting emotional about the softest takes ever. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, it's light. It's light. It's light.
Come to Osaka City's TV stream, bro. Come to QA. Let's have a conversation.
That's light facts, because they can't take that. Like, this is the jungle. You survive anywhere. Go Big 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And see that. This though, shout out months, everyone over there, man. Kids, KCE, Corey, love them, man. That's family tree. I say that's like my cousins over there, right there, yo. Motherfucking jungle. They wouldn't survive. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't survive. They'd be like, oh my god, I can't believe he just said that.
It's okay, like, bro, like, you see the shit that we say about, for example, Arteta, for example. Bro, if let's say you go on that panel, on that show here, and you say that what you say about Arteta, bro. They
go ask, ask. I'd love them on Sky Sports overlap. Ask Lewis what he thinks of Arteta. Oh, it'd be beautiful, man. Ask Lewis what he thinks of Arteta.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Give him 10 minutes. Give him 10 minutes. Hey, what do you think about it? And let him respond back to what you've got. Lewis will cut them dry because he'll just do it just in the Lewis fashion as well. You ain't gonna be loud and rowdy about it. Exactly. He'd be like, look at them. You have to clean it up, but he'd be like, yeah, them trophy dodgers over there in North London. He'd be like, how can you call them that? What have they won?
Exactly. Like quick, snappy, ASAP, like something. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. That's what I say. This is why I say sports media has such a big issue with being able to bridge that gap between the hierarchy and the higher ups in sports media, like the Sky Sports and everything, and then the content creators. Because I feel like there's so many opportunities that you can create simply by just opening up more. But then it's a part of just what football is where it has a long way of trying to be. It's a long way of trying to be like, you know what? At the end of the day, we all just people. So we just we all can actually benefit of each other instead of you know what? Let's actually create a hierarchy of who's bigger than who. For example, probably one of my favorite NBA podcast, Numbers on the Board. 5 content creators, basketball content creators who created a podcast time ago. This past summer, they actually they actually agreed a deal with TNT actually to have their own show on TNT, and this is all just from them grinding on YouTube. And no, you have an actual section on TNT actually. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Imagine that over here. Imagine your and further podcast having like a whole section on Sky Sports for like an hour on TV.
They lose their shit. Freaking Ash there talking about, hey, what does he do well? What are we talking about? What are we doing? I can imagine that, like Ash saying that and Double A saying some wild shit. Like, what we do there? They just out here and they just got us bent over and just doing what they want to us. Like, they like that's
Owens, he just talking about, I like to have when he speaks about the cookies. Like,
now you talking about the car park? They're gonna be like, right, what's going on in the car park type shit? It's just complete nonsense. And big up everyone in the chat, man. Wishing Merry Christmas. Salute to you lot, man. Shout out to Daniel. Big up my guy Tassie again. Ed, I see you in the cubed again. Eli, Jared, also. I hear what you're saying. I hear exactly what you're saying. Big up Aeon as well. Says Flawless Netflix is slowly taking over NFL here in the USA and Canada broadcasting. There's rumors of them moving for NHL as well. So Prem is not unlikely in the future for them. Yeah, because I googled it. They have been, because they bid for the Champions League, but they didn't get it. But they've got money. Why would you not bid for the Premier League? And if they want to, yeah, I'm with it. Hey, big up Adam as well. Shout out to you.
They're showing Chris as much as they're showing NFL Chris as much as tomorrow on Netflix. Yeah, on live.
Well, and on Sky Sports as well.
Yeah. It's mad. Did you see? Do you want to go to the comments first, or?
Oh yeah. Let me just go to a couple of things and then we'll get your responses on this. And Merry Christmas again to everyone, man. Christmas Eve, whatever the case may be, there will be a Christmas Day special, 11:30 p.m. Also, I'll be surprised. I'll be here, look it up. Actually, I'll be surprised. Ed says if a Sky, TNT, BBC, or some next major networks haven't tried to buy Big Six, a platform like that with that much reach, they'd kill for that. Here the thing is, notice how Big Six is as successful as it is, and salute to everyone on the Big Six. I think it's incredible. The individuals, shout out Turkish for the vision. Then man went stateside and Fox put them on TV. Fox put them on TV. Sorry, go on. Say again.
South Africa as well.
South Africa, they went, rolled out the red carpet for them, man. Barstool Sports, which is massive, came over here and said, yeah, Troops and Expressions shows. Outsiders have to come and get the people out here. Sky would never do that. Sky Sports, TNT would never say, hey, let's introduce these lot. Fox News, that's not nothing like people. Fox News, Barstool, the big, I forgot the name of it, I have to remember the name of it, but the big platform in South Africa, like the biggest platform in South Africa, I actually follow him, rolled out the red carpet for the Big Six.
So, and the fun spot about it is, later down the line, you're probably going to see stuff like where they're not going to obviously, they're going to market it differently, but they're going to do the same shit, but just differently marketed, where it's a copy, but it's the whole difference in it. But then you have people that fit to their description of what they like to see, what they like to be the conversations. For example, the whole thing on Sky Sport, Guess the Footballer. You know those videos.
That's the name of it. Thank you, Jared. Now what's this? Go on.
Yes, so this is like where they have like 5 guys dressed like all black cover faces, and they have to guess the footballer that is the right footballer between those 5 people, who the footballer is. That is actually that originally came from YouTube creators in the NBA. When they did guess the NBA player, and you have like you have, and his name I use his name for example, Jessa is like NBA content creator, and he would have Dwight Howard, I think he had Giannis on one time, and they would guess the NBA. Yes, Doncic, and they would guess the NBA player. And Sky Sports stole the idea, but instead of having actually YouTube creators on that, now they just have like people that they hire from Sky Sports, go to football clubs and do the same thing.
Yeah,
but it's nowhere near as entertaining. Why? Because it's not organic. It's not nothing original. And this is the problem. And this is why I say there's a big issue in England, how they struggle to really connect with the new media, with the people that enjoy the shit. You guys like the idea, but you guys do not want to have it like that. And You guys want to have it in your own vision where, places like America and South Africa, they didn't praise that shit. So this is the problem,
100%. And to Revy, anything with Manchester United and not understanding what they do because they're just not very bright. That's what it turns down to. It's the same answer. When Manchester United do something that doesn't make sense,
you might need a banner for him, bro.
Yeah, it's because the club is not smart and run by smart people. The hierarchy's stupid and the manager's stupid. They're not very good at their job. That's what it is. There's nothing to break down. It's nothing in depth. That's why we've been going backwards rapidly on the football pitch. Because the people making the decisions are not very good at their job. They're awful. Our hierarchy stink. Ineos are terrible. The Glazers are terrible. The manager's terrible. So when your ownership's terrible and your managers are terrible, probably going to be terrible as a club. That's pretty much what it is.
I mean, what's the call? It's not the Albert Einstein equation right there. Like, it's not anything like insanely hard, man. It's not mass versus whatever. Like,
it's not like figuring out what is pi. It's difficult. What's the value of y or x?
Exactly.
Like, really is.
Oh my days! Don't bring this up to me. They'll be asking what's the value of x, but there's not a single number. Nah, I love
what deal, Revy? What deal are you talking about? Which deal?
What would you
have to elaborate? Which deal are you talking about?
I don't know. I think it's talking about. I think it's talking about. Let's say the Premier League and NBA stuff.
Oh no, well, that's why I asked him. We'll see what's what. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat. Hey, you lot continue to run up the likes though. Continue to run up the likes. We're at how many likes we on? Let's see.
Yo,
38. Girls up to 58. Girls up to 50 likes. The Bruno. What do you think I would have done, Revy? What do you think I would have done with the Bruno situation? Well, let me ask you. What do you think I would have done with that deal if I was offered it?
Hey, to be fair, I need a sign as well. Could you explain it?
You need a what? Say again.
I need assignment. I need some explanation too, man.
Like, come on, man. Like, what do you think I would have done? Blatantly obvious what I would have done with that, man. Blatantly obvious.
You would have given him a 10-year contract, man. Top bowling style.
100%, man. Built the club around him, man. Built a statue outside the stadium.
Yes, sir.
Big up to Kai, says Flawless. You man doing a you man doing a charity game anytime soon? There is talks of it. It's not me, so that's why I'm not going to reveal like anymore and who exactly it is. But there is talk behind the scenes of it. I'm sure on other streams you would have seen people talking about it. But
if anybody is a goalkeeper, I'll do it.
There you go. Are you a goalkeeper?
I used to be a striker, but now I'm moving to goalkeeper.
All right, cool. So former striker turned goalkeeper. So where could that go wrong? I won't be. I'm not organizing it, but if anyone shouts me, I'll be involved 100%. Like I said, I was involved with one of the ball in you. Hopefully, it happens again. Hopefully, someone brings back some form of league format or 5-a-side or 6-a-side or 7-a-side with content creators. I know Errol spoke on his special actually about that World Cup thing. What was it? I forgot the name of it now. It's going to bug me. But shout out to my guy, Errol. And that was stateside. So, yeah. Let's see what else. I get an interim right now, Revy. I get an interim. I look at that's what it is. I go get Rudolph.
Me or something. The hell?
Say again?
I'll show you a picture of me. I played football though at C26. 1 second. Let me show you some pictures.
All right, cool. Yeah, sure.
All right, come on. Yo, show them who you are, man.
You were busting it like Busquets in the Molyneux. I can't lie. I was trying, man. Big up, Kai. I make sure I'm much more. Yeah, go on. Let's see this.
Hold on.
Let's see this.
I need to turn off this thing. Look at this. Hey. This should be a proper techer, man. Fucking hell, look at this. Look, see that? See that? That's me over there.
Just lower it a little bit. Put it towards the camera.
On the right or on the left?
That's me on the right.
Oh, geez. Okay, we see you, Fats. All right, man.
Hey, I see with the low socks, man. You already know.
Yeah, it's the low socks with the Grealish, yeah? Is that you, man? Grealish.
Low socks. Okay. Shit.
See, man. I ain't one of them. I am not a low socks.
I'm only low socks because I got some big ass thighs and I'll always have big size. No, actually, do you call it thighs or is this the leg part?
The thigh, what do you mean? The thighs is the highest part of your leg. That's the
thighs. Sorry, English. Sorry, I meant leg. What's the bottom part?
You talking about your like calves? Is that what you're saying? You got big calves. Calf is the back. Yeah.
Calves. My butt. People, yeah. I got some big ass calves, and I always have big ass calves.
This was I was 18, bro. I was 18.
Well, this was prime plateau, bro.
But yeah, in regards to the Molineux, I make sure next time I play that I'm 100, like I'm much more fit. Because when I played at the Molineux, I was nowhere near like at match fitness. I make sure I'm playing at least a couple months regularly, like weekly, leading up to it as well. Man was gassed. But yeah, man, of course, Ed, that's it, man. Long socks, big ass shin pads, man. Out there looking like cricket pads. I hear you. That's what I'm on. Yeah. Protect myself. People are like, yo, why you got such big shin pads? To protect my goddamn shins. That's why. Why have I got shin pads built like this?
This the thing, and like I don't get the guys who love like
you got shin pads like this.
Exactly. I don't get what like I get. You want to do the whole nonchalant nonsense, bro. Come on, bro. It's okay, bro.
Idiots, man. People ain't very bright. I don't get that. I really don't. See what else you lot are saying in the chat as well. Let's see. Did I get to this? Let's see. Aeon says exactly flawless. Honestly, Prem will move to Netflix and Manchester United be like, we don't like that partnership, and then end up making some deal to broadcast their game through some Mongolian analog TV. How think they have a say like that though? To be honest, I think
yeah, because it's the FA. Unless you want to go be independent and be at your own league or some shit. Well, before the Manchester United league.
That's if Flawless got the Brexit fit. I hear it. Now I got the Thierry Henry fit. That's what I got C2 for. That was Henry's fit.
Bro, I swear Online had like Online had long socks. What? Or high socks.
Let me check. You might have.
There's bear
guys. Only Brazilian Ronaldo. Yeah, Brazilian Ronaldo had the long socks with the big shin pads. Yes.
There's bear guys.
Actual ballers. That's who had it. That's who had it. Actual ballers, man. Henry, R9, Zidane. Kaka, Smoke.
No, like, there's nothing wrong about high socks. I only wear low socks because my calves are just that big.
Yeah, I wear the high socks for various reasons. One, stay warm because it's cold. And the two, the big shin pads to protect my shins. Yeah, Ronaldinho as well. Man, don't know. Ballers had it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you damn right. Yeah, ballers had it. That was the look.
You know what it is? I feel like high. It's kind of weird. It's a weird conversation, but I feel like high socks are kind of considered like lame. You know what? Old. But bro, there's like bare ballers that had high socks though.
Oh yeah. Hell of a lot. Obviously, shout out the low socks ballers as well. You are cold, without doubt. Let's see what else you are saying in the chat. See, before we close out, we're going to close out in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. So get your questions in. Merry Christmas again to everybody. We are at 39 likes. One more like. Girls up to 40 likes, people. Girls up to 40 likes in regards to the subscribers. We're one short of 16,035. So we need one more subscriber, people. We need one more like, one more subscriber as well. And make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. Links in the title. You get AFCON content on here as well as there. NBA content over there. Premier League watch-alongs over there. All the non-Manchester United ones. You got Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, boxing, UFC. All of those over there. Hey, big up what you telling me, KJ, man. Says, how did I know you'd be up? Hey, big up, KJ, every single time, man. Blessings. Big up, man. Happy holidays, all that good stuff as well. You already know. I'm literally going to close out very, very shortly. Yeah, man. Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas, man. Them says KJ. Big up, man. Every single time, my guy. Salute. But what have we got coming up? I'm trying to think, on the channel. So today, people, we've already mentioned it. Actually, before we get to the NBA, so I will be doing a Christmas Day special. I'll be here drinking liquor, so that'll be good. 11:30 p.m. It might start slightly earlier depending on what time I get back. But currently, right now, 11:30 p.m. UK time. That'll be a Sports Q&A Christmas special. So I'm sure Fats and Jazz others will be about. Then we got the Rockets versus the Lakers, and then the Timberwolves versus the Nuggets. And then Boxing Day, unfortunately, Manchester United play Newcastle, but there will be the 16K celebration stream as well, people. So the 16,000 subscriber celebration stream will be Boxing Day also. So we'll be here for that. There you go. Fact, I don't know if he's clapping for that or she just sent over the that picture that was fire. Yeah, she did. She just sent over that picture he was asking for. Man suggested some stuff and she just sent it over. Yo, been there. Yeah. This guy did a whole backflip there in his yard. You feel me? That's exactly what he did. Exactly what he did. Been there when you suggest some shit and she's like, all right, no problem. Yeah. Big up C24 says I'm going to be working tomorrow, but man, NBA watch along is going to be lit. Yeah, NBA watch alongs will be 100%. Without doubt. Yeah. Only old school baller I remember with low socks was Totti off my head. Perlo as well. Totti, Perlo, Rui Costa. For some reason, I'm thinking Figo as well. But there's more. But yeah, it's a mix. 100%. 100%. But yeah, 16 cases celebration stream. That'll be Boxing Day. So probably following Manchester United's terrible performance versus Newcastle. So I'll just be drinking to drown my sorrows. And then the 27th, actually Boxing Day as well. There's AFCON games. So there will be AFCON games going down on Boxing Day on the extra channel. And then the 27th and the 28th, there'll be games on the main channel also. I'm seeing there. Yeah.
Championship games on a Boxing Day. Woohoo!
Yes, championship games, Boxing Day also. I work in the hospital, bro. The sick always need help. Hey, C24, big up, man. Every single time, man. Blessings. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we pretty much covered everything we do indeed need to cover. Anything else you, man, want to add? Final few questions, people. Otherwise, we are closing out right now as we speak. I need to get
I don't care if he got my lat socket, my empty pocket, Lakers in 5.
Other good news is one of our director of football, Paratici, is leaving the football club. He's going to Fiorentina, which is good, very good. I've seen people complain about saying, how could he leave before the window? I'm glad that he left before the window. He would have brought me the shit that he always brings. So, one gone, 2 more to go. Like I said, I always said this, man, about anybody who asked me about Spurs window. If you give me a January window of Frank leaving, the second DOF leaving, and we start selling some of our players, and no player comes in, this is a successful window for me. So one person already left, 2 more to go, and a couple players to go, man. So yeah, good start, man.
It's a good question, Cube. Actually, what is your Christmas wish? You lot got any non-sporting questions? Feel free to get in quickly as well. Since it is Christmas Eve, I see Revy's asked about Dragon Ball Z and stuff. So any non-sporting questions getting now. But question, what is your Christmas wish? I think Fats just got his when she sent over that pic. He just said, send me over.
My Christmas wish
is Fats, what's your favorite color, Fats? Blue, isn't it?
Blue. My Christmas
wish. Just said to her, hey, send me a picture of you, yeah.
My Christmas wish is that since I know Flores, I've only had one win in this Christmas Day watch along. So I want to get my back-to-back win.
You want to beat the Rockets, yeah? That's your Christmas wish.
Exactly.
I want Thomas Franco.
What's your Christmas wish, Jazz?
Yeah, Thomas Franco.
Thomas Franco.
Yeah, what's
your Christmas wish?
I ain't really got anything.
Yo, before the year is out, find some elite snow. That's what I want, man. You know, you talk about market opportunities and transfers. That's the 2 Christmas wishes. 1, some absolute elite of elite quality milk, first and foremost. Secondly, Amorim to get sacked. There's the 2. Yes. Yeah, see, Cube, you know me well. I think I know Flawless's Christmas wishes for Sydney Sweeney to join this. Not exactly. Did you see her at that premiere in that white dress? Jesus Christ.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I can't lie, man.
Jesus. Did you see her?
I saw that, and the first thing that I thought is, that box movie flopped, and she had to come up with a bang. It's crazy. But show it to Sydney, man.
Yeah, like for real, I seen that. I backed up my phone. I was like, geez. And then they had the one where it's like multiple of her like in that from the same event. And then my Explore page on Instagram is terrible, and it was just enough shit like that on the Explore page. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Oh yeah, Def Jam fighting for New York. I need to get, like I said, I'm gonna buy the game and actually play the PS2. I got a PS2. I just need to buy it and pattern it as well. Sydney Sweeney is a Trump-loving white supremacist, but Flawless is gonna turn up. Wait, is she? Wait, she a Trump? She's a white supremacist for real? Are you sure about that, Cube? Or she just like Trump?
Fuck it, the game's the game, man.
The game's the game. We all got flaws, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I'm saying, like the game is the game, man. Fuck it, like any good Blizzard is a good Blizzard. Hey, the game's the game, bro.
The game's the game. I would still, yeah. Sydney Sweeney,
this is what I say. This is why we need the Twitch, bro. Because this will the question that I have for mine is the dark sarcasm city off the dark question, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Actually, I would have another. If I had another wish though, shit, I was literally just having it in my mind, and it's just gone. I've just done. So yeah.
I heard you talk about Dragon Ball Z before. What other animated series you like or cartoons? In regards to like any stuff like Dragon Ball Z, the only thing I like that is Dragon Ball Z. Cartoons are the classics if you're a 90s baby. So all the cartoons, so the likes of, trying to think, the original Spider-Man, for example, X-Men, Biker Mice from Mars, Recess, Hey Arnold, stuff like that. It's probably more, but everything that was in and around that time, like those type of cartoons, yes. But no Ben 10, but Spider-Man, yeah, the original. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z is goated. Like I say, man, grew up on that as a kid. So always. What are you saying, Jez? I know you're more into the animated series than I am.
I mean, shit. If I go on shit, there's so much to say. So I'm probably just gonna keep it short to everybody who probably knows. Obviously, Dragon Ball Z, obviously, Naruto, obviously, One Piece, the greatest story ever told. Show One Piece, and something that a lot of people don't speak about. I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Shit, Pokemon. How can I forget that as well? The original Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh yeah, on Pokemon. Yeah,
the original
Pokemon as well, because I still play Pokemon. How do I forget Pokemon? I still play it. If I actually had a capture card, I actually would have streamed the new Pokemon in it, but yeah, I was too lazy to go and get it.
I hear it. And yeah, KJ, you know about it because we similar age, so yeah, you know about Biker Mice from Mars. Like I've not watched that back since I was a kid, so I don't even know what that's on, but I might have to go back and just watch that still because it's that fire. Man, love that show, and there'll be more as well. It's all good, Flawless. I know you're thinking once she goes black, she can't. Exactly.
Sometimes you got to teach the culture, man.
Sometimes you gotta teach the change, man. What did MLK say in it? Sometimes you gotta turn the other cheek. Hey, just saying. Yes. Big up to Aeon says, Flawless, I'm launching my United YouTube channel on January the 1st. What's some advice you can give me as a fresh content creator? First and foremost, it's gonna sound so cliche. Enjoy it. Have fun. Like, have fun. Enjoy it first and foremost. That's what I would say. Secondly, I tell people this all the time because I get this question quite frequently. Don't worry about the numbers, views, and all that type of stuff. Don't watch any of that. Like, make sure you are consistent. Make sure you have a schedule and you are consistent to said schedule. So if you are going to be live on Wednesday at 2 p.m., make sure every Wednesday, 2 p.m., you're live. That's another thing. So yeah, consistency with the schedule, and don't try and enter the space and be someone else. So in regards to from a personality standpoint individually, or copy any shows. Of course, take influence from shows. I've taken influences from people as well, but be you. So if you're cool, calm, and collected and just like chilled out as a person, don't start a stream and start acting like Nuruddin, because you think that's going to get you views and you're going to go viral. But if you are emotional and wear your heart on your sleeve, like a Nuruddin, do that. Be you. That's what it is. Like I always say this all the time. My character, even though like you lot hear me get pissed at Manchester United, the reason why I'm just cool and chilled most of the time, because it's my character. Never forget meeting Northside for the first time. It was at the Never a Foul barbecue. I've said this before and I continue to say this. And we had spoke on stream and worked, and me and Northside were cool at that point. And then obviously he had met me for the first time. And then 20, 25 minutes into like, we just all chilling, talking. There's enough of us there. Never a foul gang's there. Lewis is there. Gal's there. Bare of us. And then he goes, yo, just really just chilled out, innit? This is what Northside said to me. I said, yeah. He was like, yeah, it's mad. Like, you're just you off stream. Yeah. Like, that's what it is. So that's what I'd say on top of it as well. And also, people make the mistake of, I need to go and get special guests. Or let me go link up with the biggest content creators and no. Become your own star. You become a star. That's what it is. You want people to be on your channel mainly for you. And then when you get a special guest, whoever the size of the special guest in regards to their pulling power, they'll bring their fan base over. But it's about you. Because if you rely solely on special guests, when you have no special guests, you have no shows. And in this space as well, the bigger content creators will reach out to you because they're always looking for talent. And I'm blessed to have worked with pretty much everybody. Bar a couple, I've worked with everybody I'm a fan of pretty much. And they all have reached out to me because it's like they'll see you putting in work, and if they rate your thing, they're going to bring you on. So that's what I would say, because people get transfixed. Oh, let me reach out to such and such. Let me reach out to this person. No. And again, I can't echo this and stress this enough. Do not worry about the views. Just be yourself, because people will gravitate towards you. So consistency, I'm trying to think anything else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, and also all the make sure the easy part is live streaming. The extra shit is tedious. The stuff you do off stream is the thumbnails. Fucking nightmare. I spend my life doing thumbnails every day doing thumbnails, but it has to be done. Thinking of shows for ideas, thinking of panelists, etc. It's constant. If you're on this properly and want to be successful, your brain's going to be like, it's like you've got internet browser open and you've got 1,000 tabs open on it. And it's just constant. Your brain's just ticking over all the time type of thing. So, yeah, and enjoy it, man. Thank you, sir. Great advice. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Big up, Aeon. Need anything more? Always, man. I'll always try and help. Always try and help as well. Big up to Dub as well. Merry Christmas, Flawless. Merry Christmas to you. Says, understand why Bruno kept up until now. Sesko could improve tremendously as with others. Big up as always. Big up. Hey, every single time. Blessings. Blessings every single time, Cube. Good to see you in the chat. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. All that good stuff as well. By the way, Flawless, do you mind managers with egos? I don't like it. Managers, I don't think you're a successful manager without having an ego. I think you have to have an ego.
Like you have to have a strong character.
Have an ego. You have no choice. Go on, Jess.
Now you have to have a strong character. Like, even as a player, like I just don't see how you can't get to the top without a certain type of way. Like even if you're humble, even the most humble guy that you think of have an ego. Like shit. Like Messi's your Avi, bro. You think Messi has no ego?
Facts.
Like you can't. You just can't, because you need to have that self-belief. I'm better in this shit than everybody else. Pep will go out there, speak about how tough the game was after slapping the team 5-0.
Yes, that is Pep in a nutshell. Yeah.
Like this one trying to say, like you need to have that type of level of character. So nah, I'll be honest, I disagree. I think that ironically, these type managers that you talk about, Revy, are the Thomas Franks, who are just fine. They're just fine where they are. That's what I probably personally think.
No, you right. Spot on. 110%. Without doubt. Gotta have an ego. Have to have an ego.
It depends who in it. Like if you're talking about someone that is success, like top manager like Mourinho, that means I don't mind really, as long as you win.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We're talking about top winners. We're talking about winners.
The problem is managers who have egos and have done nothing in the game, like Ruben. Yeah, the thing is though, but he has done things in the game, but his ego, in a sense, kind of a problem, kind of not. It's just decision making. That's not.
Yes.
Suppose you couldn't argue his ego, but you don't get the Manchester United job without having ego. You don't have the success he had at Sporting without having ego.
Exactly. Like this is the thing that I forget. Like just because he's doing shit at United doesn't mean that. Like the reason why he's doing what he's doing is because this is what got him to Man United in the first place.
Yes.
So why would you?
Facts.
Exactly. Because why would you switch up on something that got you where it got you? Like, for example, people asking to change the system. If you change this, I always said that if you change the system, you're admitting defeat. You saying, yo, everything that I was working on, this shit doesn't work no more, and I have to accept it. And just because I made the move, not because I truly had the opportunity to get all my players in, now just because people ain't giving me enough time. Nah, like that's what you see. Like Ance's probably the biggest example. He would rather go out the way he did if that meant, yo, I'm not changing. And it worked out for him in the end, but for certain managers, it doesn't work out, doesn't it? And the game is the game. I respect the manager. I personally respect the manager sticking with what he wanted to do, even if that means it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Like there's managers who didn't change that I wanted to change. I wanted Ange to change. He didn't change. But hey, you won me a trophy. Big up to you, man. But you had to go. The game's the game.
Yeah. And the guy says, yeah, but you have to be able to adapt. That is true. That's why you adapt your system. Pep plays different systems, but his principles are all the same.
Exactly. It's not like it's not like Pep completely changes to like a counter-attacking manager.
He's always been this. Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Jurgen Klopp, always been this high intensity gegenpressing manager. Has he made certain tweaks in his system? Yes, but the principle is always the same. Amran, the principle is always the same. No, is he adapting? No, but the principle stays the same. And this is the thing. But because his principles are what his principles are, he's just not going to go and change. He's not just going to go to a back four all of a sudden. Things is going to change. That's why I say I don't necessarily think a formation change will ever make a difference. It just makes
no difference. No. I think we perform better because of the individuals, but it don't make a significant difference. It's like, the system adapted.
But look at it this way, fellas. Let's, for example, let's say you go to a back four and you go with 4 attackers instead of 3 attackers. You will be better attack and you will be better offensively because you are added an attacker, but then you will be worse defensively than you already are because you lost the
defensively.
Exactly. Like when you make a change, when you make a change, it's about getting something, but then you're losing something in the same time. You do not get to keep something and also gain something. You always lose something when you make a formation change. This is why he would rather stay with the back three the way he's doing. If that means I can keep my defense, keep my 3 centre backs and keep the defense solid. Imagine if you guys was playing the way, but with 4 centre backs, not 2 centre backs.
Yeah, and also on top of this is why I don't overanalyze this. He's just not a very good manager. It's as simple as that. Same way with the board. That's where it stems from. Like we can debate and discuss why he's doing what he's doing, but overall we come to the same conclusion. He's not a very good manager. But hey, we move.
The game's the game.
He stinks. Yeah, I did see that. How true it is, I don't know, but picking him regardless whether they're related or not is nonsense because he continues to pick Mount, and Mount's not Portuguese. He picked Højlund, he picked Garnacho, he continues to pick Shaw.
Something like that means related.
He continues to pick Maguire. He picked he plays Bruno in central midfield and Cunha in the 9. None of these people are up outside of Bruno. None of them are Portuguese. It's his mindset as well. There's no such thing as a defensive or attacking formation. It's how the manager sees the game. Agreed. How the manager implements it. Agreed. Super agreed. Without doubt. Without fucking doubt. But yeah, that's why I don't like overly analyze what he does because I just know he's just not very good at his job.
I think he reminds me of Southgate in a way that it's favoritism. It goes back to that favoritism. Same like
but the thing is, every manager has favoritism. But the thing is, his favoritism is letting down the team.
Look where your favoritism got you 15th, mate. So your favoritism got you, and you was like, you know, I'm gonna stick with this lot. The vast majority of the players who had you finishing 15th and had you crashing out and had you saying on worldwide TV talking about, oh, I wanted to leave and they stopped me and da-da-da. And literally against Grimsby, maybe I'm not the guy. Had you crack and you want to stick with these lot? Idiot. That's just stupidity. No plain way. That doesn't need no in-depth analysis, in my opinion. That's just plain stupidity. It's the same group you want to stick with who've had you stressed and had you talking about, again, suffering. He's just not that bright.
And this is it, man. I don't think it's really not that hard, to be honest. And I think I think some people it's just hard to accept it. And for some people, it's always hard.
So people can't just accept that his manager's just not that bright. You just gotta accept it. He's just not that bright. But yeah, then that's it. I've been saying this, but again, final couple questions. Anything non-sporting related is fine, people. It's Christmas Eve special, so we're going a little bit longer as well. See what else you lot are saying in the chat. What is going on? What's going on?
Actually, did you see the JJ Okocha ad a Nike ad for the?
No, I didn't see it for AFCON. No, it's popped up on my timeline. I haven't sat and watched them. I have to say I watch it.
I can't lie. I know it was obviously Nigeria based, but I can't. That shit was cold, man. That shit was cold. I can't even lie. Don't tell Prime I said that.
Shout Prime, yo. Shout Prime. AFCON content is back. Speaking of AFCON people, is back on the channel. Also. Yes, something like that. But you know what? On that bombshell, we're going to close out. Let me set up this redirect to Northside because Northside's live. So I need you lot to put Sarcasm City TV raid in Northside's chat. And don't forget, this show, all the other shows you see on the main channel here are available on all audio platforms, people. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc. So if you want to listen audio only, the only streams that are not on there is fan calling shows, watch-alongs, and members content. Everything else is available audio only. So if you're working, if you're cooking, maybe you're doing Christmas dinner and you can't have YouTube app open and you're like, you know what? Let me just listen on Spotify. So maybe you're working, maybe you're cooking, maybe you're cleaning, maybe you're driving, maybe you're at the gym, but don't lift no heavy weights listening to this at the gym because you might laugh and hurt yourself dropping a weight on yourself. But whatever the case may be, go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow, and 5 stars. Everyone, even if you don't listen on Spotify, it all helps. You're there. If you just listen to music, type in Sarcasm City TV in the podcast section, follow, 5 stars. iTunes, Apple Podcasts, all you iPhone users, all you Blue Message merchants, people. What I need you lot to do is go to iPhones and make sure you 5 stars as well. You got Android or iPhone, Fats? iPhone. Hey, go to iTunes, Apple Podcasts right now, man, and 5 stars, please. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I got Android as well. So
yeah, we'll do both Spotify on Android and the iPhone with the iTunes, Apple Podcast. All right, and tell the gal to do the same as well. Appreciate it. She there dressing in Chelsea shirts for you with no underwear on. So yeah, people, we are gonna close out. Make sure you hit the like button on here, subscribe, enjoy your Christmas. Everyone who's celebrating, enjoy your Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody as well. We will be back live here on the main channel, 11:30 p.m. as well. I'm gonna eat and drink good. I can't wait. I cannot wait for this food. This shit gonna slap. I can't
wait for the whole Christmas day of games, man.
Yeah. It's gonna be fire. I seen my sister was sent a message in the group chat. She was playing Monopoly with my niece, so I was like, all right, I'm whooping my niece's ass at Monopoly. I also bought a Uno Extreme as well. So it's the Uno where you press the button and sometimes the cards can shoot out. So that shit gonna be fire. So I'm gonna whoop her ass at that as well. She getting moved to. My mom wants in. She getting moved to as well. My sister, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody. Everybody getting bodied with these board games, with the Monopoly and the Uno Extreme as well.
All right, what do they say, man? We give the grace to the young players.
Facts, man. Facts. 100%. Let them know what time it is. So yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna enjoy some good food and all that good stuff. But we're gonna close out, people. Again, this has been Sarcasm City Sports Q&A Christmas Eve special live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Sarcasm City TV raid in Northside's chat.
Legacy 5.